Hello everyone and welcome back to Gossip GAYS. I'm Joey.
I'm Cecil.
And here we have our friend
Lily!
Well, we're all very tired. It's actually, we're not recording at like midnight this time. It's actually like 10:15 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Alexa's asleep behind us somewhere.
Somewhere. She's
So
on the
if
couch.
she like ran...
Somewhere over
There she is.
In the distance, you hear, screw you.
Yeah. So if she just randomly joins in, she is here. She's just kind of
Yeah.
napping.
She's working on it anyway.
Napping?
Sleeping. Napping. She's dabbing.
Somebody said dabbing.
No, I said napping!
This is already a mess.
Can you
This
sleep
is
like
us.
that always?
Anyways.
I was gonna fall asleep like that. I was like, I wonder if anybody noticed if I fell asleep.
No,
like
when you were
that.
sleeping, I got up because I was the last person to fall asleep, obviously.
Always.
You guys were wasting the first minute on talking about how we're sleeping.
And I sat up to adjust how I was sleeping. And I looked at you, and I thought you had like the pillow over your face. And, like, I was like, is Lily suffocating herself?
Yes. And me.
And then I realized your
No,
face.
pillow.
I realized your face was like next to it. I was like, oh, okay.
No,
I
guys.
was trying to lay
So-
on it.
Let's talk about our topic for today. For once, after a good solid minute of wasting time.
Joey and I are together. That's our specialty.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
That's why we have 3 classes together.
Yeah.
So, we are talking about creepy stories today because we really had nothing else planned. So, Lily, don't dab on my podcast. Or our
Dab.
I'm down in my Christian household.
Not in this Christian household.
This household is far from Christian, guys.
Not in this Christian space, because I'm Christian.
Literally a good chunk
Just
of this.
a little like circular
good
space around Lily.
A good chunk of us in this house right now are not straight.
Lily.
Hey!
All 3 of us sitting here are most
We're
likely
waiting.
not straight. Okay, so basically,
Guys, I have something to tell you.
basically Lily told us
I
a
tell you
bunch
something. I'm
of
straight. What? Not
children.
allowed.
Joey, you're gay!
Children. So basically, we are going to talk about creepy stories that have happened to us. I think Mom has something as well, so that's gonna be fun.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't talk on the podcast. She just silently observes.
She just shook her head.
No, she does
Literally
have
the
a
first 2
story.
episodes,
'cause
she
it's
sat
the
on
one
that
she
couch
told
and
me
typed to
about-
her friend about it.
At our house with
When does she
great
not,
grandma,
Truth.
her spooky ghost.
Spooky ghost.
Spoopy, scary ghost.
But it's still a
We
story.
can talk about this ghost, the one that just kind of chills out.
No,
and
because
pet
that
the
freaks me out, because I don't like
dog. She
staying
was
here when
chilling
I
out
think
and
about
petting
it.
the dog and talking about how there's a demon.
Wait, she
Yeah,
was petting
I'm-
the dog?
Yeah.
She was
Petting-
petting Scrappy?
Her own
No.
dog.
Oh, I was
a
like,
ghost-
what?
There's a ghost
That's
dog.
really
There's a ghost dog.
creepy.
Okay, so let's start. We'll just go in a circle here. So it'll go Lily, me, Joey, Lily.
Oh, I have too many
Lily
stories,
has so
though.
many stories.
I have,
though,
like,
that's the thing.
pick
She's
a-
gonna
pick,
take up
like-
this entire time.
Pick like the best.
Lily,
Don't wear my
get
gas
out the
mask.
gas mask.
That's mine. Swipe.
Swipe. Snatch.
Okay, so Lily,
Sweep.
tell your first of many spooky ghost stories.
I think
Which
it was
one?
your fursuit story. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's the time that Baylor's fursuit got possessed.
Well, no, I'm
Anyways.
just kidding. Joey, what story should I tell? The room one or the house one? The Baylor Grace one?
I don't really know the room one, so I want to hear it.
You want to hear the room? Okay. So, this, like, most of these take place up north, 2 hours from where we are now. I don't know if you guys know where we are.
Spooky cabin.
Yeah, at my cabin. But my stepmom, she moved in there, right? And when she first moved in there, or she lives alone up there. When she first moved in, she was in college, and she was sitting on her computer just, like, watching YouTube or something, and she paused it to get up and go get a glass of water. And in that time that she paused it and was putting her computer on the couch, she heard, like, you know the distinct sound of books falling over?
Yeah.
She heard that.
Mm.
And then a few minutes later, she heard someone go, oops. And then she stood up and she circled the house and couldn't find anything. There were no books on the ground anywhere.
That's me as a ghost, though. She knocked something over. Oops.
Stumbling everywhere.
On
Honestly, slow
just
to go.
waddling and falling. That's me.
So then she was like, okay, this is really weird, and I'm not comfortable sitting in the living room anymore because I don't know everybody up here, and they can all see me because we have a lot of windows up there.
Mhm.
And so she went from the living room to the bedroom, the back bedroom, and then now we jumped to present day. That was like 4 years ago. I think it was like was it a month ago? Like 2 months ago when I told you about this? Why the dog wouldn't go in the room.
Oh, yeah, it's about a month ago.
So-
Like 2 months ago.
A couple months ago, or whatever amount of time it was, Dallas is my stepmom. She has a dog that she got like almost a year ago. And this dog loves this back room. And that's like, the back room it's a bedroom and it has a really creepy cherub lamp. It's distinct and you would know it if you saw it. But, so Dallas this dog is super comfortable in this back room. So she would, every night for the past like month leading up to this event, the dog wouldn't go in that room. Like, she refused to go in the room, and the only way she could get in that room was Dallas had to pick her up and physically move her into the room. It creeped Dallas out because she's like a huge believer in ghosts, and she has more ghost stories than I do. And
ooh, mean to invite her over.
Yeah, call her up.
My gosh, actually, she would probably do the Ouija board too, if you wanted to. But so she was in the back room and like sleeping, because that's what you do when you go to bed. And she said that Irma, which is the dog's name, wouldn't go into the room. And when she did go...
Sorry, my mom's trying to take a picture of all of us.
So when Irma finally went in the room...
Is it the dog, Irma?
Yeah, Irma's the dog. I thought I said that. Did I not?
No. You didn't.
No. Irma's the dog. When she finally, like, could go in there, was without, like, being forced into the room, was after Dallas burned sage, like, throughout the rest of the house. And
you burned our friend?
Yes.
Or she burned our friend?
No. Throughout, like, she burned, like, a stick of sage throughout the rest of the house, just to see if it was the rest of the house. And then she got Irma in there. And overnight, when she woke up the next day, she had scratches, like, almost like here on her back, and there was 4 of them, and they were like bloody gashes.
For those who couldn't see, Lily kind of like wrapped her arms around herself.
Nobody could see. It's hard to explain because it was in a spot that she couldn't reach comfortably, and she woke up with these scratches. And she's like, okay, I'm done. And she burned sage, and she, like...
Wait, was it painful? Were those scratches painful?
Yes.
Was it the dog?
No. Because the dog doesn't go in the bed when she sleeps.
Okay, that's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, so she was super freaked out about it, and Dallas didn't want to tell me this story because she knows that I get really paranoid and freaked out about this kind of thing, and...
Now you always get paranoid when we talk about ghosts.
I know, and I'm just like...
Now you're, like, scared talking about it.
I am. I'm shaking.
I can feel your knee bouncing. I have my leg on your knee.
Wow, I thought that was a stick.
Mm-hmm. Basically is.
Yeah. So she was like, okay, no. And the only thing that she could think of how that ghost got in that room was, I think 3 weeks before the dog stopped going in the house, a repairman came when nobody was at the house. Like, they called him, and he's like, yeah, we'll be there. And she's like, well, I'm not going to be there. And because it's up north, everybody trusts everybody. And she's like, you can just go in the house. Here's where the spare key is. And
so you think that they summoned the demon?
Well, not necessarily summoned it, because demons can just, like, hold on to...
So basically you think that it was just clinging on to the poor repairman, and then he's just like, you know what, this seems like a nice place, and just stopped.
Yeah.
Settle down.
Yep.
Spook some people.
So that's my first story. I have many more.
Alright.
Do you have one?
Moral of the story, Dallas burns sage, and there's still creepy things that happen.
I'm just imagining sage.
I'm gonna tell the Ouija board story about here. So
Joey's like, crap, that was my only story.
No, I have a story.
Do the chair one.
I'm gonna tell a chair story.
So basically,
I'll help you with details.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about the second one because the second one was the more eventful one. So basically, it was we did it the first time in our room, and then we came back out here later that night and did it.
Was it both with her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, the first time we did it was in Cecil's room it was us, me and Alexa, us and Alexa.
And then didn't Jamie join?
Jamie joined the last time.
Mom
we did it
the
once
second
again
one.
out here, and then another time later, Jamie joined it.
Okay.
And we were all at the kitchen table because there's no way I could because basically to go we were on the floor in my room, so I was leaning forward and breaking my back, trying to keep my fingers on the...
I thought you were going like this, like you took your hands off, and I was like, I'm never coming back.
No.
Bye.
I don't want my house to be haunted. Screw that. But
I saw this
Or at least more
Ouija-
haunted than it
the-
actually is.
a trailer for a new Ouija movie, and they were like doing the board. And this guy like kind of snickered, and he takes his hands up and flicks the thing, and it flies off. And then that's when the trailer ends, and I was like, nope, not seeing that movie. Nope, no.
Okay, but basically, the second time, because just to note, I put a ring. This one, y'all can't see. It's like
Sterling silver.
Yeah, it's a Celtic knot sterling silver ring. But we had it like in the corner of the Ouija board because apparently silver keeps away like evil
Bad things.
spirits. And we were talking to this ghost that we were talking to her before too. Her name was Mabel? Hazel.
Hazel.
Yeah,
I keep
was looking at
I keep
Hazel.
calling her Mabel, but no, that's Gravity Falls.
You watched too much.
Yeah,
Okay.
too much. Yeah. But so we were talking to Hazel and we're just like, Hazel, is the sterling silver ring actually keeping something away?
And it goes to yes.
Yeah, it went to yes, and we're just like, because sterling silver, supposedly if you put it on the Ouija board, it keeps away bad spirits, demons, and things like
You already
that.
said that.
I know, but I didn't like extend upon it, I guess.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you
bad.
did.
Oh. I'm
You
just
just-
being,
you
I'm
just
tired.
repeated.
I'm
Repetitive.
tired. I'm so sorry.
Wait, we gotta get this creepy mood in.
What are you doing? Oh, I have Five Nights at Freddy's plushies,
I'm
and
making it creepy.
Oh,
Lily's
that's,
like,
that's gonna give feedback. You
Streaming
hitting the ear
around.
on the mic.
ooh.
Sorry.
Oh, that's great.
No, when you like bumped it, it's gonna
Yeah.
be like,
I was apologizing to the listeners.
Okay. But yeah, so that's basically my creepy story, because, I mean, other than talking to Hazel, which was a little freaky in itself, because I didn't know my house was haunted. However,
It's not haunted.
she seems...
It's not haunted.
haunted
There's-
is bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
just like
She's
occupied.
just chilling.
Occupied.
But yeah, she's just chilling. Other than that, I mean, the fact that it was keeping something away... no. Okay, your
Yeah.
turn, Joey.
That
Mine,
makes me-
mine was, like, really short, but...
And then there was mine like 6 hours long.
Okay, so.
We'll tell this
Yeah.
one, and then we'll click off and go to the next part. 'cause we're,
Okay,
like,
so
at
mine
12 minutes.
is. I don't care if people don't believe me. I'm 16 now. I just turned 16 on the 15th of February.
Congrats.
I
And
remember
it's
that
March
day.
5th today?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
it is. It's the 5th.
Yes. And, so I was about 9 or 8 years old, and I have an older sister and an older brother. My sister is 22, and my brother is turning 21 in June. And so my sister would babysit us when we were young. And so I was upstairs, and my sister in the living room. What are you doing?
I had to itch on my foot.
Oh. I was upstairs watching TV in our living room, and about like 2 rooms away, my sister was on her phone, just kind of like in her room, and my brother was downstairs playing video games, and nobody else was in the house. And my dog is laying next to me, and I'm watching TV for a while, and I look over at our kitchen table, and all the chairs are pushed in, and then before I looked over, all the chairs were pushed in, and like nobody was over there at all. And then something loud happened on the TV, like an action sequence or something. And then I like looked over at the table, and one of the chairs were like tilted like back and out, like they were like looking at the TV or watching me.
It's really creepy.
And like
It spooks me.
I didn't say anything because I knew my siblings wouldn't believe me, and I told my brother like a couple days ago. And he questioned why that he doesn't really believe me because it happened such a long time ago. And I said, Scrappy, shut up. And then I just said, and then he kind of got like freaked out because I said to him like, well, if I told you when I was 8 years old, would you have believed me?
He's like, no.
And he's like, no, but now I kind of do, so I'm a little freaked out.
Yikes.
Okay, Lily, your next really long story.
Well, we only have like a minute left. Of
Oh wait,
this
I have a short
part.
story then.
Oh, okay.
So when I was younger, before my dad and I switched rooms because we changed rooms because I got too freaked out of this room, right?
Those breaks everything.
Oh man.
Sorry.
But it was super. That room was always super dark. Even with the lights on, it was super dark. And there was, when you first walk in, it's like to your right is the closet, and to your left is a dresser, and then like kitty corner is the bed. And it was right next to the closet. And every night I'd have a reoccurring dream that I'd get out of bed from a nightmare, and something would come out of the closet and take me in. And then I'd try to scream, and it'd whisper in my ear, "You can't scream." Every night I'd have this dream. I'm not even kidding.
Nope.
And then one night, so I was watching Scooby-Doo because that was my show, right? So I was watching Scooby-Doo, and there was, okay, never mind.
Oh, are we just gonna continue this in the next part?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Alrighty.
Goodbye.
See ya in part 2, guys.
Spoopy.
Bye bye.
Mm.